Hello everyone. Since I couldn't shoot my videos, my phone was slipping away. That's why I started a new video. So yes, I just woke up. It's 9:29 a.m. in my country. I live in Kazakhstan and my arm is a little bit sick because my arm has been sick for 2 years. Actually, this is another story for me to be telling about on this channel, so maybe today I'm going to talk about it or not. It just depends on my mood. So right now I'm going to brush my teeth. I'm going to use a little bit of gel whitening for my face because since yesterday my face is being weird actually. My face started just showing this type of stuff like pimples or something like that, and that's why every time when it shows up I just have to put some cream on my face, gel on my face, so that they can just go away in some time. My phone storage is full, that's why it's appearing, and I have to delete all the pictures because I took some pictures when I went to my first and last trip, like I said yesterday. First of all, second of all, I don't know. I'm just checking if the door locked. I live in my own house, but I still check if the door is locked. Because I don't want somebody to see what I'm doing or disturb me, my dad or my little brother, because they live with me. My mom went to job. I wake up a little bit early today. Usually I wake up at 12. I know that's too early because people who work, they say, oh my god, you are 24 years old and you wake up at that time? And I say yes. They say, wow, your life is so cool. And I say, that's not cool, when you're living your life, which is not working but doing other stuff, you're still doing other stuff, right? I understand some people really get weird when they do not work because they do not know what to do in my country. I'm not just showing my country from the negative side. I'm just really saying the truth. Okay? So yeah, but that's the truth. And some people really work like me online, or just study, or study languages. So in my case, I was studying languages before, which is English. That's why I'm speaking in English right now. But yeah, but sometimes I need some English phrases, like new phrases, for example, like come up, wind down, because I actually used to learn the phrasal verb wind down. But yesterday when I was watching TikTok video, the Kenny walk, if you know, you know. So Kenny walk, he's like that. He just always walks like that to make others laugh on TikTok. And he's like said to another girl again, like when he was shooting a funny video, he said, wind down, baby, wind down. And yeah, so that's where I learned that phrase, actually. Yeah. I actually do not watch those type of videos every single day, or I do not spend my time watching those videos and scrolling TikTok. But sometimes when it's night time, for example, yesterday when I was going to sleep, it was night time and I was sleeping at 1 a.m. and I was like, I took my phone, and that's like one of those habits of mine, to be scrolling all those videos and like, how to say, remember the words that I already learned before again. Yes. So I'm waiting for my face for this gel whitening, Korean gel whitening. I put it on my face and I have to wait at least like 5-10 minutes, and after that I will be washing my face. So basically I was talking about why some people do not do anything and I do everything, and some people say that, oh, you do not do anything, your life is cool. But that's a little bit of like kind of superficial, shallow way of thinking, because I don't think that just because you are not learning, or just because you are not doing anything, aren't going to work, it doesn't mean that you are not doing anything, right? Some people really do not do anything, they just rest. But some people like me, they learn languages, they try to better their life. They want a good future for themselves. That's why they stay at home and learn languages. For example, in my case, there was one guy who is at my, like, whose age is same with mine, and he was he goes to job every single day. He lives in another city, and even if he goes to job, he tries to learn language, but he said that he needs to talk to native speakers to get motivated and start learning English, because every time he speaks English, he just doesn't want to. Or every time he starts to learn languages, which is English, he loses motivation. He starts and then he just drops it. So I said, so when you talk to native speakers, you don't get motivated, you don't get inspired by them? And he said nothing. So he is 24 years old, I'm 24 years old too. We are both born in 2001, but he is going to work and he cannot get motivated. If I was doing the same thing, maybe I would have been speaking in English right now in front of the camera, and you wouldn't have been seeing my videos like this, me speaking in English. So that's why I'm shooting this video and telling you that maybe even if you are not going to job, maybe you could be spending your time by learning languages. So I want to say, if you go to job, you can learn English, but you have to get motivated and find some motivation in something, I don't know. Or if you're not going to job, maybe you have to stay at home for some time and then just learn English. Of course, if you can stay at home, because I know some people cannot stay at home. Even if they stay at home, their parents do not let them because there are some children who are noisy in the background and etc etc family stuff that happens with family members. That's why not anybody is able to be studying. Basically, when I started learning English, I do not remember when I learned English, like when it was daylight, you know. I don't remember when I was, if I wake up in the morning and started learning English. No, it was like I learned English basically at night, because at night I feel that it's not noisy, it's so quiet, so calm, and everything feels like just blooming, and my second life is starting. It's like I am creating a new life for myself. That's why I like nighttime. But since I learned English now, I am waking up in the morning, you know? And also, since I was talking to foreigners from America, which is USA, from Canada, at the time of learning English, I couldn't sleep at night because the time zone is really huge. When I am in my country and it's nighttime, in their country it's morning time. When in their country it's nighttime, in my country it's morning time or afternoon. So that's why it was really impossible for me to be sleeping at night in my country, or not to be talking to native speakers just to learn English. And also, speaking with foreigners wasn't the, you know, the first and foremost thing that I could have done, that I could do. I also was using ChatGPTs. At the time I didn't know ChatGPT, but like in some time I started using ChatGPT. And before using ChatGPT, I was using another application, and I was talking to that application like every single day. Even when I was going to work, to doctors, I was still learning. So I was still talking, you know. By learning, I mean I was talking, and that's how I was learning. So because that application is like ChatGPT, it's like a robot. You will be speaking with a person, but like you feel like you are speaking with a person, but actually you are speaking with a robot. So that's what I wanted to say. And now it's time for me to wash my face, because I feel like it's really getting, I don't know, I'm not feeling great, you know. When I put this type of stuff on my face, in some time my face gets like, I don't know, it feels like I'm a robot. So that's why I have to clean my face right now. So my face is done, and this is how my face looks. It wasn't actually a video of me shooting it to show my face, you know, like I wasn't thinking like I will be shooting videos, I will be putting some gel whitening on my face, I'm putting some other stuff. No, I'm just showing, you know. It's not even a like makeup vlog. I'm not going to do makeup on my face. So yep. So anyways guys, right now I'm going to stop my video because I will be doing some other stuff, like putting some cream on my face. That's all. Yeah. Since it's morning, I have to eat. Bye.